right there, February the 7th. Trying to think what I want to do with school. I think I'm going to change my major again, but I just feel like I want to change my degree. I don't know. I just want to be happy, you know what I'm saying? And doing this, they don't make number one, don't make good money. I like kids, but it's a stressful job and it's not worth the pay. Then again, I love kids and it ain't all about the money sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta make a decent living. You gotta live comfortable. And I want to live comfortable because mostly all of my life we have struggled. And I don't want to have my kids go through what I go through, you know what I'm saying? Uh, that's why I'm trying to get all these degrees and start my business, and start a couple more businesses, and just grow my money, you know, just be successful and don't be like how I am now because I've been down for way too long and I hate being like this. But I know that a lot of this has to do with my heart condition. Because a couple of years ago, I was working 40 to 50 hours a week. Working 40, 50 hours a week. Had another part-time 20-hour, 30-hour week job. So I working like 60, 70 hours a week. And I was in school full-time. Taking 7 or 8 classes. That was before my heart got worse. And I worked my ass off. And I love having all that money. I love doing everything, but like when my heart messed up in December of 2015, that's when my whole life went downhill. Literally, I quit my job. I had to quit my job because my heart was so bad. I kept calling it almost every day. And I wasn't on any medicine for my heart back then, so they could not, they only thought it was anxiety, so I was taking my anxiety medicine, and that didn't always help. So I quit my job, and then that next semester my heart was still messing up, and I still wasn't taking medicine then, so I ended up dropping out of all of my classes, and I could have been graduated that year or that semester, but it's cool, you live and you learn. And that May of 2016, I finally got some medicine for my heart, and then June of 2016, around my birthday, I finally got diagnosed with the right heart condition that I have, in which I knew I always had that. It's just they always said, "Oh, it's your anxiety. It's your anxiety." Yes, I have anxiety, but it's not my anxiety. And I always tell them that, but they wouldn't listen to me. So I finally got a good doctor, and he said, "You have this, and you needed to do this." So I knew I always had that, but yeah, I do have anxiety. But it's just been hella hard these past couple of years because my heart has been getting worse. But I don't want to have to depend on nobody to do anything for me because I've always been independent. But ever since I got this heart condition and it's getting worse, I've been dependent on a lot of people, and I haven't been able to keep a job. And I'm gonna be 100. I quit a lot of jobs because of my heart condition. I had a great paying job, but I had to quit because of my heart condition. The job paid like almost $12, almost $11 an hour, and I had to quit because of my heart condition. So I want to work. It's just my heart is fucked up. I can't die from what I have, but it's just a nuisance and hella irritating. And it's like people don't understand that every day my heart fucks up. Every single day. Now one day that goes by, then my heart don't fuck up. Since May of 2016, my heart has fucked up every single day. Every single day, even when I take my medicine, it still messes up. So I don't like to do a lot of strenuous things, but I know I need to start getting back to the way I used to be able to be independent again, because I'm gonna probably have a heart condition for the rest of my life. But they say that people in their 20s usually get this, and it mostly stems from anxiety, because I've had anxiety since I was 11 years old. So I wish that I never went to the hospital that day, July 2nd, 2014. I wish I never went to the hospital that day, because before I went to the hospital that day, I never, ever experienced a fast heart rate before. I never had tachycardia before. I would always get lightheaded and dizzy since I was 11 years old. But everybody just thought it was my anxiety. But then, whenever I got diagnosed with my heart condition, July 2nd, 2014, I really think that I've always had this heart condition, that I just never felt it until that day. Because I was born at 23 weeks, and I had a hole in my heart, but that was like, they got it fixed or whatever. But I would have to go get checkups every once in a while. And I remember they said I had abnormal heart or abnormal rhythm or something like that. And that was before I even realized I had a heart condition. But I think that I've always had this, that I just never felt it before. Like, I can feel it when it's about to start. I can feel it like beating really, really fast, and that's the scariest thing, because it feels like your heart is gonna beat out of your chest, literally. I just really regret going to the hospital on July 2nd, 2014. I was feeling really short of breath, but I do have anxiety and asthma, so I was like, I didn't really want to go, but I had to go to see which one it was. And then they gave me a breathing treatment, and then my heart rate jumped to 195 beats per minute. And ever since that day, my life has went downhill, and it has really affected me, and my family basically hates me now because of it. But I try to tell them that it's not my fault, that I can't help it that my heart beats fast. I just really hate this. I just wish I was normal like everybody else. I just wish I was normal like everybody else. I could have been done with school in May of 2016, but my heart messes up. I could have kept a good job at Wendy. I could have kept a good job that I loved, but my heart messed it up. I could have started and kept a $11 an hour job, but my heart messed that up. It's just, I feel like my heart messed up everything. And it just really sucks. I could have friends and go out of town by myself, but my heart messes up and I pass out sometimes, or I get dizzy, or I get short of breath. I can't do anything by myself. And I feel so fucking dependent on people, and I feel so low that it gets me depressed. I'm in depression. I admit it. I'm depressed. And I used to go to counseling last year. For a couple months there, my heart did mess up. That was like around June 2015 to October 2015. My heart would mess up. I would go by myself a lot of places. You know, I would drive to work. I would drive to my friend's house. I would drive all these places by myself. And then my heart messed up, and I can't do anything. So it just really sucks. I don't have friends. I do not have any friends. I am in the house 24/7. I don't go out to bars, don't go out to clubs. I don't do anything. I just sit in my house, and it's really making me depressed. I used to go to counseling because I was having really bad anxiety, and I did have a heart condition then, but my heart wasn't bad as it is now. But I think if I go back to counseling, that my heart rate, then my heart will, maybe get better because I won't be so anxious. So, I don't know, man. It's just a lot that a lot of people don't know, and that they tell me a lot of stuff, and it really hurt my feelings. I keep everything inside because I don't like expressing my emotions. So.